Hei, tänään me ollaan täällä Alvaro Solerin kanssa, joka laulaa sen El Mismo Solin ja Sofia-laulun. So, how are you?
I'm really good. Yeah, very good. It's first time in Helsinki, so very good.
Yeah. So, one question: when do you first started making music? What were your goals, and do you think you have achieved them yet?
Now my goals were like here, and like the thing that happened is here, you know.
Yeah.
And I think we've achieved so much more, and that's just something that's very beautiful, you know, to see how everything evolved in that way, and I think we didn't really know what we were capable of until now maybe, and to see like the power of music and how that influences so many cultures, and I don't know. I think it's a great feeling to be part of the music world and the music industry. That's just amazing. I could have never thought, you know, that I was going to do something like that. So I'm very grateful. Yeah.
Your first album, Eterno Agosto, it came out a year ago, and now you're visiting Finland. And
Yes.
as a promoter, what are your plans for the future? Like, will you be playing in Finland soon?
Yes, I hope I'll be playing. I mean, this is the first time that I do promo here, so a lot of radios, a lot of interviews. That's the first step, and then I hope I can make, because I'm doing the Europe tour in February, and I hope that I can make it to Finland on that tour as well. So let's see. I can't promise anything yet.
But we hope to see you.
But we hope,
soon,
yeah. It would be amazing, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Do you have a song on the album that you feel the most strongly about, and why?
Good question. I think, I don't know, in the end it's all the little babies that are in the album there.
Yeah.
And but I think there's one song in particular that we like, that me and my band, we like to play live very much, and that's called Esperándote.
Yeah.
And there's I don't know, it has a lot of feeling in it, and when we're all playing it together, I don't know, it bonds us, you know, in some way, and it's really cool. We just, you know, forget about everything and we get into the music, and that's one of the most important things in music.
Yeah, that's true. I really like that song too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So where you draw your inspiration from? Like, also I want to know, like, are your songs based on true events?
Yeah, I mean that's like, I answer both questions with one answer, which is yes. They come from personal experience, so
Yeah.
I always get the inspiration from there, basically. Or I'm just writing something which has no meaning, or has no, well, not that it has no meaning. It has no relation with my life in the beginning, and then I kind of complete it with something that happened to me, you know, because that's how I feel best in expressing myself, because otherwise I can't really make up a story and then pretend that I feel as strongly about that than I feel about something that I write about myself, you know, and I think it's just because of communication reason, because of a ground thing, you know. If I've experienced something, it's easier to explain it.
Yeah. Yeah, and also you cannot really relate to the song if you haven't experienced it, really.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So you came to Finland yesterday. Have you seen anything yet, like sights or something? Yeah, is it your first time here?
It's my first time in Helsinki. I've been to Lapland a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, very cold, you know. Minus 36 degrees.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah, welcome.
But it was a fun cold. It was fun. It was interesting because I've never felt so much, you know, cold, and it wasn't cold. It was just that it hurt, you know.
Yeah.
It was that it went to your bones directly, and that was pretty amazing as an experience. And but Helsinki I've never been to, but I've seen it from the airplane with all the.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're not called fjords, but it's all the little islands there.
Yeah.
And that's really beautiful. I mean, and now from here we also crossed from one island to another one, and we saw like the stretches of the sea there.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, all the sailboats and everything. And today also with this weather, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I hope that you will see something else too.
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of I like the city, the inner city, the like the old part and everything.
Yeah.
They have, I think the architecture is just great, and it's really nice. And everywhere, like not only me but everyone who's traveling with me today,
Yep.
we're all amazed like of the design everywhere. Like there's so much value put on aesthetic, and
Yeah.
at least the places we've been to, I don't know, but everywhere. I mean, there were not necessarily high end places, so very cool. A lot of details and little things, yeah.
So which musician do you admire and why?
I admire John Mayer very much because I've always been a fan of his, and he has this way of playing music. First of all, that he plays, sings, and writes very, very well, and that's really hard for someone to find, and I think that he just he and the guitars that he does, and it's so, his way of singing and the way of playing is has this kind of emotional thing that transmits so much that it's amazing. So only with that guitar he just transmits so much, and I think I'm a fan of transmitting emotions just by less is more sometimes.
Yeah, true.
And I think in that case he accomplishes totally.
It's interesting. So you made a remix of El Mismo Sol with Chelo, where you sang in English. So
Yeah.
do you want to continue to write music in Spanish, or will we be hearing you in English too?
I don't know. I mean, actually, I started writing in English before
Really?
I started writing in Spanish, and it's I don't know. It's just I was used to listening to more English music or American music than to Spanish music.
Yeah.
And also like singing in Spanish for me was a bit embarrassing because I thought it's my mother tongue. I'm not going to sing in that. English is cooler.
Yeah.
And but in the end, I don't know. I tried it and it turned out to be cool as well. And yeah. But let's see. I mean, that's why I was happy when we were doing the English version, because I felt that that it also was part of me somehow.
Yeah.
That I've done so much in that language too. And yeah, it felt really cool as well. And I hope, for sure you're going to hear me in English more. Yeah.
It's great because I think a lot of people in Finland don't understand what you're saying. So you can.
Oh no, you're not.
Well, like not
That's
singing, yeah.
Disappointment. Come on.
Like everybody sings.
Not everyone speaks Spanish in the
Spanish
world.
and sings in Spanish. Yeah. Well, maybe you're making a revolution.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I went to a class today, third graders, and they
Yeah.
all chose Spanish before English, as a second language.
All right.
So we're starting already. I have my little,
So
people working there.
you're gonna conquer the world with
I'm gonna
Spanish.
conquer the world with Spanish.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the best advice that you have ever gotten? Like.
Best advice is probably be yourself, and just trust yourself in being who you are. And I think that's brought me so far in what I'm doing, and I think everything that I'm doing, all the results that I'm getting in everything with the music is part of that, and I think that's so rewarding when people just not only like your music but they like the way you are. I think that's even and I don't have to play anyone. I don't have to be someone else who I'm really not privately. So that's very rewarding, of course.
Yeah. So you think you're the same person in real life that in the stage as well?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good. So what makes your heart beat?
Makes my heart beat. Well, actually, music, of course. Also, cars, and because I studied industrial design, so I wanted to be a car
cool.
designer before, and that's why I love the aesthetics of Helsinki. That's why, because we're like, and also cooking, and gastronomy, culinary experiences. I like that too. My mom's a chef, and then I always had like a lot of good culinary experiences at home. She cooks so well that I've always been used to eating well, or at least like having this curiosity. I'm very curious for everything. I mean, I like learning about new stuff and asking people why that's why, and why things happen for that reason or why. And I think that's really cool. And I don't know. that's what my heart beats for, I guess.
Yeah. I heard that you had the opportunity to taste some Finnish
Oh yes.
food.
Yes, I did.
Like, what kind of experience was that?
That was
Did it
nice.
get your heart beating? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it was definitely. It was cool because I had so many different kind of things. It was desserts, starters, liquors, everything.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was fun because as I said, I also like to travel a lot,
Yep.
and I like to learn about other cultures very much. And then the food, I think, is one of the best elements, of learning about the culture, because it's what people eat, what they made. And I think, I actually loved how the combinations of sweet and salty is,
Yeah.
that we have a lot of meat ingredients together with like raspberries or
Yeah.
something like that, with raspberry marmalade or something like that, to give it like a sweet taste. Also, like the cloudberries are very cool. I think it was very nice. It was a nice experience. I'm glad they did it for me because I wanted to go to a typical Finnish place, but I guess this was like the full experience. Yeah.
That's good. So, do you have any last words?
Oh, well, just, thank you guys for listening, and thank you to all the Finnish fans for supporting my music. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.